Hi there, everybody. This is David, and the latest Nintendo update completely screwed me. It completely wrecked and ruined a whole bunch of my saves, and I just want to let you know about this and kind of like bring you behind the scenes. We're looking at my Switch right here, a lot of the games that I have right here. I'm kind of showing you a little bit behind the scenes of some things that I have, and yeah, it's I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I don't know what else to say about this, but it is unfrickin' believable. So I have all these games right here, and I have gone through and I've beaten a lot of them. I have multiple saves on a lot of them. I've gone through and beaten them and started new games, all that kind of stuff. Typical stuff that gamers do. But then this new update came out, and it completely wrecked and ruined my saves. And now I can't access those old saves any longer, and it just sucks. I cannot believe that this is happening, and I want to show you what I am talking about right here by opening this up with y'all and letting you see exactly what I am talking about. So I have, the Switch storage, and then I have an SD card for more storage with the Switch. And it seems like anything that was kind of on that extra storage had all of its saves removed with this latest update. As you can see, Star Ocean the Second Story R, there is no way for me to load a game that is grayed out for me, so I cannot do that. Some games that were on my Switch card, if we go over here to the all software thing, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Some of the games that were on my card, um, they were able to keep their saves, but the other stuff on the micro SD card weren't able to keep their saves. And the reason for this is because of the virtual game card thing that they implemented. And the thing is that you only have so much system memory on the Switch. So, whenever you have a lot of digital games, you have to constantly be moving games off of your Switch memory onto your micro SD card memory. And I do this all the time. It's the curse of the YouTuber, the curse of the gamer. I get a whole bunch of digital games from publishers being like, hey, David, do you want to get this game early and do you want to review it and let your audience know about it? And of course, I'm like, yeah, duh, of course I want to do that. And then, they just send me a little code through email, and then I'm able to have early access to the game so that I'm able to play it early and then review it for you and let you know what the game is all about. And then once I'm done reviewing it or whatever, I have to move it off of my Switch memory and I have to put it onto the micro SD card in order to make more room for other games. It is what it is. Anybody who does YouTube would know exactly what I'm talking about. It is what it is. So I have these games right here, and if you can see, um, like this one, Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince, I've beaten this one entirely. And yeah, it says in order to play this game, you first need to load the virtual game card on this system. So you can't just play the game. You have to load the virtual game card on the system. So you go ahead and you do this, and yeah, whenever I first saw this update, I thought to myself, oh, you know what? I should probably go ahead and do this for all of my games that I have, because I don't want to be stuck at like an airport or something where like there's like shoddy internet or whatever, and then I won't be able to do this, and I'll be screwed, and I won't be able to actually play the game. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and do a bunch of these, and I did, and then I went back to play one, and I noticed, oh, where's my save data? What is going on here? And then I looked, and some games had save data, and some games didn't have save data. And it seemed that what happened was that all the games that were actually on the Switch memory, the regular system memory, kept their save data in this transfer of virtual game cards, but then the ones that weren't on the Switch, but they were on the micro SD card, those didn't keep the save data, which is just unfreaking believable. So yeah, like right here, like I'm starting over in Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince, which I put like probably 80 something hours into this game. There's no way for me to, like, my save data is completely gone. Like, this is unfreaking believable. My save data is completely gone. And if I go here to options and then like save cloud data, and then you try to do it this way, which a lot of people on Twitter were telling me, like, hey, David, you can just go into the save cloud data and do it. Well, guess what? It's locked behind a paywall. Why is this locked behind a paywall? This should be locked behind a paywall. I should not have to pay one freaking red cent to Nintendo to access my save data. That should not be a thing. That should not be a thing. If their update cannot handle keeping save data, properly, if they know that their update is going to be corrupting save data and getting rid of save data because of this, then they shouldn't lock it behind a paywall. Like, this is unfreaking believable. There is no way for you to access this cloud data. There's no way for you to access this save data without having to be a member. It's unbelievable. It's extortion. That's what it is. It's absolute extortion. It's unfreaking believable to do this. Like, this is insane. So like I said, these games that I had to transfer over and make virtual game cards, I've lost save data on. Other ones that I have kept on my Switch, like Dragon Quest 3, I still have my save data, even though I had to turn this one into a virtual game card too. But like, this is ridiculous. This is, I mean, people talk about Nintendo's bad business practices all the time. And I've just been like, oh, it's Nintendo. I love Nintendo. I grew up with Nintendo. What's so bad about Nintendo? Nintendo's fine. I'm right there with y'all. Like, this is ridiculous. They had to have known that this would have done something. And even if they didn't, and they see it now, they need to do something about it. They need to fix this. This is ridiculous because it can't just be me. I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there who have a lot of digital games and they've had to go through and they've had to do this and they are unable to access their save files. Like, for example, like I said here, I have my save data because I never got rid of Dragon Quest 3 off of my Switch system. But other games like Star Ocean, Dragon Quest Monsters, Dark Prince, Harvestella, Octopath Traveler 2, Dayero Boundless Trails, Dragon Quest Treasures, Unicorn Overlord. These are games that I took off my Switch system and put onto my SD card, and now they lost their save data. And I'm making this video to let you know about it, to let Nintendo know about it, to hopefully have them come back and do a fix or make the save data free and not be part of the Nintendo cloud. Like, you shouldn't have to pay to have your save data. This reminds me of when I was a kid and I'd put, Dragon Warrior into the NES, and then I get the curse music. You know what I'm talking about? Those of a certain age know what I'm talking about. You get that curse music, and then, all your save data is deleted, and you're like, whoa, no, 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 no. Like, this is bringing me back to the 1980s, and I shouldn't be dealing with 1980s problems in 2025, y'all. This should not be a thing, and I dread to even go back and to try to make virtual game cards for some of these games because I know, like, what's the point? All my save data is going to be deleted. Like here on Super Mario RPG, it's all going to be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, this is unfreaking believable. This is unacceptable. 100% unacceptable. I'm letting you know about it. I'm letting Nintendo know about it. I'm letting them know this is unacceptable. This is bad business practices. They need to fix this. So yeah, like, here I am starting all the way over because my save data is gone. That's wonderful. Thanks, Nintendo. Thanks.